What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. A lot of huge news here, and it's direct from Konami's mouth through Pojo. Pojo relevant in 2K18. Who would have thunk? But no, they've always been around. Their forums are always popping. Shoutouts to Pojo. That's where I come from. Ooh, I love those Pojo, like the forums, everything. As a high schooler, I lived in these forums. It's basically Zodiac from back in the day. So this is a direct interview with Konami. Let's get into some of the important parts. 2018 has gotten off to a great start with our newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game products and expansion of our organized play programs, including the Lost Art promotion for official tournament stores, says Yumi Hoshi, Senior Vice President, Card Business for Konami Digital Entertainment Inc., with commitment to develop exciting products for our devoted player base. We are thrilled to share the latest product release scheduled with our distribution and retail players. So there's really big news that has everybody on their edge, and we're gonna scroll on down to it. It's got everybody really half upset, half excited, half anxious. Like, it's a whirlwind of emotion, boys. This is why you're here, probably, but there's a ton of other great news. Rounding out the month on July 27th, Cybernetic Horizon is the first all-new 100-card booster set of 2018 to 2019 dueling season, so our next WCQ/national season for everybody. Like May's Flame of Destruction, this set will include 12 never-before-seen world premiere cards. So this affects Flood, which will be coming out for the WCQ season, and that, if you don't know what that means 12 TCG exclusives. What is happening? 12 TCG exclusives. Are we seeing more support to our TCG exclusive archetypes? Are we going to just see random TCG exclusives like Tornado Dragon and Vermilion Mech, Sea Monster of Theseus? What is going to happen with these slots? But what are they taking away to do this? It's highly likely they're taking away 2 OCG import slots. It's unlikely they're going to just take 2 cards out of the core set and still give us 10 OCG imports. It's a bit rough, boys. Like, we already lost 1 card out of Rain's pack, and now it's smelling like in Flood we're gonna lose 2 more. We haven't got Summon Sorceress yet. We haven't got Security Dragon yet. Subterra Guru, like Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Like, I don't know what's going on here, but there is a potential for an answer straight above us in this article. And I'm really hoping it's the answer because it comes in time for national season. We'll get into that in just a second, but your apprehension's warranted if they do take those 2 slots from the OCG exclusives. We already get them so slowly. We didn't get to play the kind of decks that Japan got to play. They basically became, in a sense, OCG exclusive decks just because of time and our ban list. Like, Needle Fiber was very exciting, in my opinion, and the aspect of being able to synchro summon and do all those crazy plays would have been really nice, but instead we just got our Pendulum Overlords, in a sense, taking half the top cut in the super diverse format. But it's still one of the best formats ever, so you can't be too harsh on them, right? Like, they seem to know what they're doing when they break it down that way, but Japan is super diverse too, and they have all that stuff. So let's go to what I hope is the answer. The set of the year last year. We are getting confirmation that Battles of Legend, Relentless Revenge. Say that 5 times fast. Special booster set combines often requested cards from each of the first 5 Yu-Gi-Oh! Animated series, printed for the very first time, with new cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns, high demand cards from current competition, and cards targeted at duelists who want to play with deck strategies and themes released over the past year and into the next one. Each 5-card pack contains 4 ultras and 1 secret. I'm a huge fan of Battles of Legend. It was set of the year last year, hands down. This year, Legendary Collection Kaiba is giving it a run for its money, but I'm going to point that this is going to be set of the year. It's going to overshadow it, even with the Ash Blossom reprint. Battles of Legend is definitely going to be it. Like, Konami really knew what they were doing last year, and if you're listening, please, please, please put a lot of the cards, Summon Sorcerer, Guru, Security Dragon, please put them all in here, please, along with our missing Link Brains cards. Like, this is the set to do it. This is the set where you can just include everything you want and make it accessible to all the players without short printing anything. This is it. Last year's Megatons gave me a real problem. A really, really big problem with how they were made. You already had Dimensional Barrier and Cosmic Cyclone, two of the potential chase cards, announced a reprint in a structure deck by the time of their release. You had the Dark Magician cards reprinted in less than a month and a half, and the amazing structure decks, the one that are based around the characters that have all three. I think it's like the legendary structure decks, or legendary decks. Like that was really a great set, but it robbed the Megatons of like having any value on the collector Dark Magician cards in just a month and a half. I understand if it's like a year or two later, but then Zoo also got banned like directly after. Just half the value of the tins was slashed immediately within a month and a half, and the only chase card where you could get the value back out of the tins was Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. That shouldn't be a thing. We should have a card like Solemn Strike, or have a card that really people want out of the tin that can make your tin back on its own. Any product should be like that. We have, you know, Full Metal Foes Alkahest coming out, you know, and it's worth the set. Like, you have every single product, but up through, you know, I guess Code of the Duelist being the exception. You should have a card that gives you back your booster box. Evenly Matched, for example. A healthy set has a card that gives you back your box, unless it's like Battles of Legend, where you're obviously going to get your value opening the entire box of Battles of Legend. Sorry to trip over my words a bit there, boys. A little passionate, a little sleepy. I just woke up to all this. Now, I've saved this pun. I've saved it. Structure deck Layer of Darkness, more like Layer of Dankness, because it hits on April 20. 420 joke finally in John Moore's video. Yeah, I don't smoke, but I don't, you know, think anything wrong of people who do. It's obviously been legalized in several states and has great medical implications. Ready to play right out of the box, Layer of Darkness features cards that pair perfectly with themes from the upcoming Dark Saviors special booster pack. 1 month later, with 36 common cards, 3 supers, and 2 ultras, and 1 token card. Each structure deck, Layer of Darkness, is presented with a beginner's guide and double-sided deluxe gaming mat. Oh boy, double-sided deluxe gaming mat. Deluxe, huh? Is that what you call the paper mats? But besides that, there's not too much news that's concerning through this. Battles of Legend is really the biggest bomb, alongside with the news that we're getting 12 TCG exclusives. If we go through here, we see our special edition that we already knew with Cyframe Gamma and Galaxy Eyes Cypher Blade, just with a confirmation that it's March 23rd. Wait. Huh. That's interesting, because while a Legendary Collection Kaiba debuts on March 9th, they also are going to give Seto Kaiba accessories on March 23rd. So it looks like they're really trying to take your money, but this is actually pretty awesome considering the Lost Art promotion. It's going to make it really easy for you to get to that $30 alongside getting that special card from your locals. Hopefully locals aren't like, you need to spend a penny more to get that card. Hopefully when you buy a Legendary Collection Kaiba, they just give you that Lost Art promotion card. Please don't be that guy. It's a penny. Come on. But yeah, the real implication is we're gonna have either 2 cards out of the core set or 2 cards taken away from the OCG exclusives, and everyone seems to think it's going to be the OCG exclusives that lose it here. Another big news is, for the first time ever, Speed Dueling products will officially arrive for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. Speed Dueling products is an interesting key. Probably pre-constructed decks. Designed with every kind of duelist in mind, Speed Dueling offers the excitement and strategy of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG in a fast-paced environment. Choose to play as one of many iconic characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animated series. complete with duelist skills. That's what was kind of missing, the X factor. Like, you're basically playing Duel Links in real life, but now you get duelist skills implemented into the real life version of this, which was from what I understand, was kind of missing. You had the character decks, now you get the character skills, and that's pretty darn cool as well. So that was the third kind of big thing in this article. That's a lot of you guys, when I said it last time, didn't care. A lot of you guys were excited for it. We'll see how that actually comes off. It says attendees can get a closer look at speed dueling during the OTS seminar on Tuesday, March 13th. So hopefully we see some news out of that as well. But thanks for watching, everybody. What did you think of this? Do you think we're losing 2 cards from the core set or 2 OCG exclusives? Everyone seems to be thinking exclusives so far are going to be dropped or imports will be from the OCG will be dropped for the exclusives. And what did you think of the Battles of Legend announcement? I'm pretty hyped for that. And speed duels, of course. Let me know down in the comments below.